Right. Hello, Sagittarius. We are going to do a reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We are going to focus on the person on your mind romantically. So, whether you're with this person or not, this is how they feel about you. So, who is Sagittarius thinking about? Who is Sagittarius thinking about romantically? So, we have the Star and the Queen of Swords. So, it could be a Aquarius energy. The Star is Aquarius, and we also have the Queen of Swords, which is Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. So, getting a strong, could be dealing with a air sign, specifically an Aquarius. How does this person feel about Sagittarius, please? How does this individual feel about Sag? We have the Devil. And why are they feeling the devil? Why are they the devil as their feelings, the moon? Okay, so we have Capricorn energy showing up, and we have Pisces, Cancer energy showing up as well with the moon here. So I feel like you two are not talking, you're at a distance, okay? And their energy is coming across as they could be going through some drama here, like mental drama, emotional drama. I feel like they're not able to see the light at the end of the tunnel, or at least they're trying to get out of a place, a very dark place. And it has, I guess, because maybe you guys aren't talking. With the Queen of Swords is also an energy that's quite cold and aloof, but it doesn't mean that they don't care. Air signs, they care. It's just that they are more mental and they're up in their head a lot more than they are emotional, as far as the way that they express and how their emotions manifest and show themselves. So I feel like you're dealing with possibly a strong air sign or a Capricorn, Aquarius to Capricorn, or just anybody who's in this energy. And it's kind of like at a distance, not really any talking, trying to see the light at the end of the tunnel. They may possibly be in a very dark place mentally or emotionally because of this distance between the two of you. What action will they take towards Sagittarius? What's going to be their action towards Sagittarius, please? Page of Cups. So they may try to reach out. Maybe for some of you, they want to apologize for something, or if they're not, if they don't owe you an apology, it's just wanting to talk. But see, we also have strength, so we have Leo energy. So I feel like for a lot of you, it's like this person really wants to reach out to you and wants to talk to you, but there's something they're trying to maintain some kind of self-control here. So there's a lot of temptation here in this person's energy to reach out to you. Maybe you weren't dating and this is someone that you have on your mind that you're interested in. I feel like it's mutual because there's some type of restraint here in going towards you. If this was somebody you were with, the message is still the same. This is someone who is possibly in a kind of an emotional or dark place. It doesn't have to be terribly dark, but I mean, it could be really, really bad, or it can be, just in a place of kind of some sadness and depression. But they are maintaining some kind of restraint and reaching out to you because I feel like they want to. Or it could be having the strength to reach out to you because they may feel like you're at a distance, maybe you're not interested or something like that. What is this person's true intentions towards Sagittarius? What is their true intentions towards Sagittarius, please? Clarify. Okay, so I feel like this person, like they want they want the house, the fence, the family, the golden retriever. They want something long term. They want something consistent. They want something steady. They want to build. The Hierophant talks about, and I feel like in this particular reading, it's coming out as talking about I think they want marriage. They want a long-term commitment here. They want to move in together. They want to take things to the next level. They want to be with you, is what I'm getting so far. What is the energy of the connection between Sagittarius and this person? I feel like their intention is to have something long term, a long term commit. But see, the energy is the Five of Swords. So there's conflict between the two of you. Why do we have this Five of Swords? Why is this the energy? What is this about? The Magician. So the Magician, we have Taurus energy with the Hierophant. We have now Virgo, possibly Aries, Capricorn could be. We said that already. Gemini energy here with the Magician. So, and a problem with getting things off the ground, if this wasn't a relationship already that hadn't manifested, working towards goals. But with the Magician, this could also be an energy of someone who's kind of tricky. Maybe there were some lies in the past. Maybe they're just, on the flip side of the Magician, the negative energy of the Magician is someone who can be very tricky, very manipulative, snake oil salesman. But the positive side of the Magician is, the ability to manifest anything that you want. And so there's conflict when it comes to manifesting the connection, or there's conflict because there was just like someone who was straight up lying and playing games and bullshitting. What does Sagittarius need to know about the situation? What does Sagittarius need to know? Page of Wands. What do they need to know about this Page of Wands? What do they need to know? Six of Pentacles. So again, I do feel like there's somebody who wants an equal give and take. They want you to put in the effort, they want to put in the effort. But there could also be children involved as well with this person. So maybe they're having to spend, a lot of their time or resources or both, and when it comes to children and investments and taking care of other responsibilities. But I feel like they also want to manifest with you. They do want to give to you, but they also have responsibilities here. Or there, if it's not about kids, it's some type of responsibilities, maybe towards parents, or they do have a career that's quite demanding. But there is something here about having responsibilities as well, and possibly some of their time is going towards that. If there was someone else involved, I think that you already know that, though. I feel like that's not something that you need to know. I feel like that's something that you would already know. But possibly for those of you, maybe they feel some type of conflict because there is someone else involved. There could be temptation or something like that, and wanting to reach out to other people. But that would be for those of you who are talking to this person and you're in a relationship, and there isn't distance, and there isn't, like you're in a relationship, but there's conflict because there's other, possibly a person that they're also giving their time to. Otherwise, if this is not someone if you're at a distance from this person, it doesn't have to be physically. It could just be you guys have not been talking. It's almost like it's finished pretty much. They do want to reach out. So let's go through the signs and see how the signs are feeling about Sagittarius. How do the signs feel about Sagittarius? Starting with Aries, how does Aries feel about Sagittarius? So we have stalking, and it says, I often check on your social media to see what you're up to. So definitely in Aries, looks like they're stalking you online, watching your social media. And then if you're dealing with a Taurus, we have burdens, and it says, I've been feeling overwhelmed. I have a lot going on in my life. So that could possibly be going on with a Taurus. We kind of said that before. We have Taurus energy here with the Hierophant. And it looks like there's possibly children, or there's other things in their life that they have to take care of as far as like finances, money, family situation, or something like that. How does Gemini feel about Sagittarius? How does Gemini feel about Sagittarius, please? We have I love you, and it says I love you more than I've ever found a way to say. So someone like a Gemini energy may be having a hard time expressing their feelings, but I feel like they do have feelings for you. How does Cancer feel about Sagittarius? And we have strategizing. It says, I'm coming up with a plan and an offer you can't refuse. So I feel like a Cancer type energy is, I feel like this Yeah, Cancer type energy may be stalking as well. And there's something though about Cancer because we have the moon. It doesn't have to be, but there's something about Cancer. Just watch out for Cancer as far as strategizing because it may be coming towards you with not the best intentions. How does Leo feel about Sagittarius, please? How does Leo feel about Sagittarius? We have decision, and it says, I've made up my mind. I'm not wasting any more time. I feel like a Leo is going to reach out to you. They may be trying not to or taking a lot of, either they're trying not to and they're trying to constrain themselves, or they're trying to work up the courage to reach out. But I do feel like they're making up their mind to do whichever one is which. How does Virgo feel about Sagittarius? How does Virgo feel about Sagittarius, please? All right, so we have control, and it says, I'm trying to control the situation to avoid having it control me. So, again, in Virgo energy, I'm feeling constraint, trying to control themselves, possibly even controlling the situation. So, they may come across as very controlling, trying to control the dynamics of the situation so that they feel they have the upper hand. It doesn't have to be necessarily negative, but that just may be how they feel they can control themselves, their emotions, the way that the relationship flows, having control. And there could be fights too, so there can be control issues between you and Virgo. How does Libra feel about Sagittarius? How does Libra feel? Okay, so we have, it says Epiphany. Well, no, it doesn't. It says erased. It says, I deleted everything that reminded me of you. So you may have actually be getting a divorce with a Libra for some of you. So there's some type of separation when it comes to a Libra energy. And I feel like you two are probably married or live together or something long term. How does Scorpio feel about Sagittarius, please? How does Scorpio feel about Sagittarius? We have online dating, and it says, I have a few love interests online, nothing serious, just casual flirting. I feel like a Scorpio is kind of like they want to be in a relationship, right? But maybe you're not really interested in a Scorpio, and so they're trying to like see what else is out there. For some of you too, be careful with the Scorpio who could possibly be. This is if you're in a relationship with a Scorpio, like you two are not distant from each other. You guys are talking, you see each other every day. They could be talking to someone else. Sneaking, kind of like in a sneaky way. How does Sagittarius feel about Sagittarius watching the video? How does Sagittarius feel? Secret love. And it says, I've kept my love for you a secret. It's too complicated to explain. So they may be having conflict, reaching out to you and making the situation work, manifesting the situation with you. How does Capricorn feel about Sagittarius, please? How does Capricorn feel? And it says you first. So it says, I'm not making any moves. You know where to find me. So you're dealing with a Capricorn who's possibly a little bit arrogant, a little bit childish, manipulative as well. Manipulative energy here. How does Aquarius feel about Sagittarius, please? How does Aquarius feel? And we have fantasizing. So it says, I can't stop my mind from escaping to a world where only you and I know. I feel like with an Aquarius, there definitely is a lot of excitement, a lot of passion, a lot of fantasizing on the part of the Aquarius. So I do feel like Aquarius will be reaching out. And how does Pisces feel about? There's a lot of like obsessive thoughts, a lot of lust coming from Aquarius energy. How does Pisces feel? And we have let them go with Pisces energy. So they may be trying to let you go, or the message is let the Pisces go. Because there's something here with some type of energy that you're dealing with where there's a lot of lust coming from like an Aquarius, possibly a Cancer type of an energy, maybe even Aries. But there's a lot of lust here, and so you just have to be careful with what this person's actual intentions are. Like, do they want a relationship? There are some who do want a relationship, like possibly a Gemini. Um, but then there's also a lustful energy here as well. So just watch out for that. Pay attention to this person's, like what they say versus what they actually do. Tell us about this magician, please, this Five of Swords and magician, as far as the energy between Sagittarius and this person. All right, so we have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So, yeah, there's kind of someone who, but there's also some stubborn energy too, because here, someone's either like they don't want to come towards you because they have some type of conflict, they don't know how to manifest, or, they're pretending. And then they also have an energy of someone who's like very arrogant. And although they may want to reach out, they don't want to look like a fool reaching out, and they're just kind of full of themselves, a lot of ego when it comes to that individual. Tell us about this Page of Wands and Six of Pentacles, please. Okay, that was a lot. I guess we can take it. We have child. Yeah, we have that here, and message of concern. So I do feel like for some of you, again, there's children involved because of the Page of Wands, Page of Cups. So you could be dealing with the situations too where there's children. And so there could be a health issue with a child. So watch out for that. Or there's just some kind of issue when it comes to children. Maybe someone can't have children, or someone doesn't want children. Or if there's children in the picture, then there's just issue. There's a lot going on with children. Maybe even medical issues, school. I don't know, but it looks like there's something going on with children. A lot going on with like response. Someone has responsibilities, like a Taurus energy. A lot going on in the household, in the home, finances and things like that. Tell us about this Star and Queen of Swords. Tell us about this Star and Queen of Swords. Poverty. I feel like this person, I don't know if there is an actual issue when it comes to finances. For some of you, maybe there is some type of issue when it comes to finances. There is an energy here of someone that has conflict manifesting. They're very excited about something, but then they don't know how to really go about things, maybe. But I feel like with poverty, it's also somebody who's feeling like left out in the cold, like the Five of Pentacles type energy. And someone could have like a serious positive poverty mindset too. It's like having a hard time seeing. They just have a hard time manifesting someone here. One of you guys are dealing with someone who has a hard time manifesting. It's like they have the magician, they have the tools, but then they have all this conflict and possible moon energy. Maybe there's some depression. There could be um, a lot of money going out the door if someone's giving to like, addictions. So watch out for that. And someone may be feeling like they just give too much of they have all these different people that they're giving to. And then we have marriage here. So yeah, this is in the place of, I feel like there is someone who wants to marry you. There is someone who wants a family. We talked about that before. But if you are dealing for those of you dealing with a situation where you're trying to make things work with someone and they're being very elusive and sneaky, it's because they possibly are married or you're in a marriage with them and they are doing some sneakiness behind your back. So let's get some additional messages for Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know? A Taurus could be feeling very burdened by a marriage or a connection just because of a lot of money. Someone here possibly spends a lot of money, spends more than they have. All right, so we have ego trip and set goals. So yeah, someone does have is going through some type of an ego trip, and it says they know they missed out on a good thing. Their mistake was thinking you wouldn't walk away. Now it's your turn to be chased. And we also have set goals. So this talks about this not being the time to focus on love and set your goals and crush them. Love will find you when you least expect it, so don't go searching for it. Let's get a message of advice. Advice for Sagittarius. Advice for Sagittarius, please. What do they need to do? What is the best advice for the Sagittarius that's watching? King of Water. So this is about opening your heart and accepting, open your heart and mind to those around you. Charity work too. I can see charity work. It talks about charity work, so that could be something that's going on here too. But this is self. I feel like this has a lot to do with self love. For those of you like not allowing yourself to trust your emotions and not allowing yourself to be part of a situation. For those of you dealing with someone who's very tricky, and if you're the one trying to reach out and they don't seem to care, to have enough self love and trust your intuition to let that situation go and focus on your your emotions and your emotional well being and emotional health. There's also someone here that does love you, though. There is energy like Gemini energy that has a lot of love for you. There's sad, if you're dealing with the Sag, there's possibly love there. And then there's others that have a lot of lust as well. So trust your emotions and trust your intuition and show compassion as well in a situation. That doesn't mean, letting people get away with murder. It just means that sometimes people are just where they're at, and that's the best they can do because it's where they are. So let's do an angel answer card and then we'll be done. So what is think of a question, Sagittarius, and we'll pull an answer card. For Sagittarius, please, what is the answer to Sagittarius's question? Okay, and it says wait. All right. So that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching, Sagittarius. I hope this was helpful. You stay blessed, and I will catch you next time. Bye.